Now let me explain to you the autoplay feature. Checking the autoplay checkbox plays the next lyrics automatically without having me to click on the next lyrics. This feature comes in handy when you have a party and you want your friends to get engaged into singing. Restaurants and clubs have found this feature very useful. Let me click on the very first lyrics, and you should notice that because I have the autoplay checkbox checked, it should start playing automatically for me. And there it is, it sure does. Let me go to the end. Let me now jump to a particular location. And notice that the next lyrics plays automatically for me. Let me pause this. Let me uncheck the autoplay checkbox, and as I hit the next button, it should play the next lyrics in the queue, and it should not play automatically for me. And there it is. It does load the track for me, but it does not play automatically for me because the autoplay checkbox wasn't checked. SingerInMe does allow you to create an offline version of your playlist. That is, you have access to your playlist without having to have an internet connection. This is very handy when you want to practice, say, at a beach or in a park, or perform where internet connection is not available, for example, in a theater or on a cruise. Once you create your offline version, you do not have access to your other playlist or lyrics on SingerInMe.com until you exit your offline version of your playlist. There is a limit on the number of lyrics that you can have in your offline version of your playlist, as I've highlighted here. Creating an offline version of your playlist is pretty simple. You click on this link and you begin the process. Before you begin the process of creating an offline version of this playlist, please get yourself familiar with these rules. This is a warning dialog. It is telling you that the path to your cloud is set, as well as, once again, it is assumed you accept offline feature rules to be observed. Please note, failure to observe any of these rules will prevent you from using SingerInMe.com for the remainder of your subscription. Let me begin the process of creating an offline version of my playlist, and you should see that it is pretty simple. There it is, it's all done. It's saying it's ready. Your playlist is ready for offline use. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom to see if all the lyrics are there. Yes, there are. Let me click on this lyrics, and yes, indeed, the lyrics are there. So when you are done using this playlist, select the Exit Playlist button, which is this one. Exiting the playlist will allow you to create another offline version of your playlist and get you access to the lyrics on SingerInMe.com. Please make sure you are connected to the internet. So now I'm going to click on the Exit Playlist button and exit this playlist. It's asking me to confirm. Are you sure you wish to exit this playlist? Yes, I am. And now I am at the home page on SingerInMe.com. Now let me show you some of the settings that you can control. I can change my first name, last name, and screen name. I'm not going to change any of this information. Otherwise, I would then click on the Save button. I can change my photo. I provide my current password, select a file, and then upload it to SingerInMe.com. I can change the geographic location, country name, state, and city. I can change the color scheme to any of these colors. I can change the path to my cloud. I can manage my playlists. I can create a new playlist. I can rename an existing playlist as well as update my existing playlist. Let me click on this playlist, and on the right is the list of lyrics that belong to this playlist. I can move the lyrics one row below. I can move the lyrics one row above. I can also remove it, and so on. Then I would click on the close link once I'm done, and then on the done managing my playlist once I'm done managing my playlist. I can also change my password as well as change my password phrase. Let me go to frequently asked questions. There is a lot of information about SingerInMe.com on this page. I strongly urge you to read this page from top to bottom. Let me go to the section that describes the 4 levels of subscription. Here they are: free, bronze, silver, and gold, and these are the features available in each type of subscription. This is the cost in US dollars for each type of subscription, and please note that the cost is subject to change without any notice. This is the section that lists all the annotations that you can use when writing your lyrics and that we have covered earlier. This talks about the icon with the various badges and what it means. These are links to various tutorials. This section is talking about offline feature rules to be observed. Remember, this was mentioned earlier when creating an offline playlist. Please do take note of these rules when creating and using an offline playlist. This section is talking about the Sing in Sync feature that I discussed earlier. This section is talking about the Sing in Sync with video feature that I'm about to show you. This one is talking about Sing with playback singers. This feature too I'm about to show you. This one is talking about shared playlist that I have discussed in great detail. This one is talking about how do I associate a YouTube video with my lyrics. This section is talking about what are the advantages of SingerInMe.com over Karaoke Machine. This is talking about the convention that you should follow when naming your tracks so that SingerInMe.com can associate the tracks automatically with the lyrics. And there are more questions and answers.